Confusion over government health care. It's coming and crooks are banking on it, literally.
We first introduced you to Medicare scams back in June, but as we get closer to the healthcare changes, we have been hearing from a lot more of you saying that scam artists are working overtime.
24 Hour News 8 Steve Kelso's in studio with the warning. Steve?
Hey, good evening. You can call this one a variation on a theme. The crooks call you, they tell you a lie. It's all meant to make you give up enough information so they can rip you off. In this one, they're targeting people who are on Medicare. But in the course of preparing this story for you tonight, I learned of another one out there on the horizon.
Phone share.
They all start the same. A simple phone call. Joan Chase got one just the other day.
And they started asking me where I did my banking and wanted my banking numbers and so forth. And they'd have to have that to send me a new Medicare card.
Fortunately, Joan Chase wasn't falling for it. See, she knows a thing or two about how it all goes down.
First of all, I know Medicare has never done that and would never do it that way. So that was a red flag.
Is there any legitimate reason anyone would ever call me and ask me for that kind of information? My bank?
No, never. Banks, the government, the hospital, they've got all that information.
Phil Catlett's with the Better Business Bureau, and he knows a thing or two about these scams as well. He says crooks are calling Joan hoping she's confused over her Medicare. But in the coming months, millions of us will have to make choices regarding medical coverage, and now the bad guys have adapted their tactics, counting on confusion over the Affordable Health Care Act.
And what can make you very vulnerable is, here's somebody who's going to explain this to me. And because you don't really know what's going on, you put more credence in what they're telling you than you should.
Every year in this country, millions of people get taken by scams like this, and it just doesn't have to be that way. You know, sometimes we'll put together lists teaching you how not to become a victim. Well, in this case, it's pretty simple, but you need to listen. Never, ever give your bank account numbers or your social security number to anyone over the phone, ever. These scams just continue to mutate and grow. Joan Chase said today that times have changed and nothing's going to surprise her anymore, but she's ready for them.